This video was brought to you by GamersGate.com. Download games anytime, anywhere. Skip it up and that up! I despise the Xbox One, and I look for excuses to hate it. I despise the Xbox One, even if some of the news I read isn't a big deal, and even if Sony's doing the same thing, I'll still hate Microsoft more for it because I'm a fanboy, yeah! So Major Nelson, Larry Herb, did a podcast at PAX 13. He was talking about the Xbox One, shockingly. And what he said was the Xbox One will not support external hard drives, and people went apeshit. It was like the biggest disaster ever. If you looked around forums, if you looked at other people making videos, so on and so forth, it was like such a major win for people that the Xbox One wouldn't support external hard drives. But I was thinking to myself, neither will the PlayStation 4. Now, it isn't as big of a deal because the PlayStation 4, you could expand the internal hard drive yourself. But let's be real here, folks. Even as a guy who used to fix friggin' computers all the time, it's still easier to have an external hard drive, especially it's going to be USB 3.0. You don't have to worry about data transfer rates. But here's the thing, too. There was an update on this, and there's a few articles I have here, a couple articles. I'll give you this one's from TheVerge.com, and there was an update. I'll read it verbatim here. A Microsoft spokesperson confirmed to The Verge that external hard drives won't be supported on day one. On day one. Okay? Not that it won't ever support them, on day one. While not available at launch, we are working to bring the ability to add storage using a USB 3 attached external drive to Xbox One. However, on launch day, every Xbox One will include a built-in 500GB hard drive, and unlimited storage in the cloud. I want to talk about this because it's just like my retarded song in the beginning, which you could actually pick up on Amazon.com if you want to download the MP3 of it. I'm kidding. It just seems like everyone blows. Look, Microsoft has pissed me off. I made a ton of negative Microsoft videos, but it almost seems like now like it's just trendy to make any news. Even if Sony's kind of doing the same thing, which in this case they are. They're not letting you use external hard drives. And from the way it's seeming with them, and I could be wrong about this, if I am wrong, let me know in the comment section. They may never allow external storage because you could upgrade the internal hard drive. That to me is kind of shitty too, but it seems like people are giving Sony a pass on it and kind of shitting on Microsoft, and to me, I don't get why it's a big deal when they just said, hey, eventually you're going to be able to use a USB 3.0 hard drive. Look, man, when there's bad news to talk about with either of the big three, look, let's talk about it. But when it's small shit like this, come on, son. I mean, 500 gigabytes isn't a lot of storage, but say they do this even 6 months down the line. I'm sure you'll be able to live with that 500 gigabyte hard drive in the Xbox One for a few months. So chill out, man. This isn't that big of a deal. People are blowing this way out of proportion. Anyway, folks, make sure to rate, comment, favorite, and subscribe. And as always, thank you for supporting ReviewTechUSA. Have a good one.